tutorials, it's Becca here and welcome to another eco-craft tutorial. Today we're going to be making our own reusable, washable wet wipes just from some scraps of material and some simple ingredients that hopefully you'll already have at home. So to make your own wet wipes, you're just going to need a few basic ingredients. Hopefully most of these you've already got at home, or if not, you can find easy replacements for. So material wise, you can use lots of different things. I've got some t-shirts here that I'd actually already made t-shirt yarn with. So I've got the sleeves and parts of them free. The only thing I would say about this is try not to use any parts of t-shirt that has print on it, because this could react in the solution that we're going to make. You will need a lemon, some vinegar, some bicarb, some isopropyl alcohol or rubbing alcohol, but this is optional. This is really good for avoiding smears. And then if you have it, again, this is optional, some Castile soap. Or if you haven't got Castile soap, you could just put in a few drops of washing up liquid instead. And then some essential oils of your choice. You'll also need a container to put your wet wipes in. I like to reuse whatever I've got lying around, so here I'm just reusing a yogurt container. So first of all, we're going to prep our material. I'm using old t-shirts here because that's what I've got lying around, but you could also use old flannels or towels or tea towels and cut them up instead. So all I'm going to do is, here I'm using a t-shirt sleeve, so it's already cut with the rest of the t-shirt that I use for t-shirt yarn. It doesn't have to be super neat because remember, these are just for cleaning purposes. They don't even have to be straight. I'm just cutting the sleeve off here, and then I'm just going to cut off this bit here along and cut off the seam. So got myself a decent sized piece of material there that I'll be able to wipe and clean with nice and easily. Just going to fold that up, put that to the side, and I'm going to make a few more. I might make up to 8 or 10 for this batch. So when you've got your pieces of material cut, just pop those to the side. And now we're going to make our solution that the wet wipes are going to sit in. So I'm going to take my yogurt tub with my lid and I'm going to start adding the ingredients. So first of all, I'm going to add some water. Here I'm just using a measuring jug, but I'm not actually going to use the measurements. I'm using this as a sort of mug measurement, and I'm just going to work in kind of quarters or half of a mug. So here I'm going to take some water, just tap water, and I'm going to fill that into my mug and put about a quarter of that mug, and then in that goes. Then I'm going to add some lemon juice. Here is one I've peeled and used the rind earlier. So I'm just going to cut this in half and I'm going to add the juice of 1 lemon. In fact, your squeezed out lemons are quite good for an extra bit of cleaning. If you pop a bit of salt or bicarb into those, you can actually use those to clean around your taps in the sink in the bathroom, and they'll bring them up with a really nice shine. So you can use those one more time before they go into your compost. So we've got the water, the lemon juice. Now I'm going to fill this up to about halfway with the vinegar, so white vinegar. And then I'm going to add my isopropyl alcohol. That's going to be about 1 tablespoon's worth. So I'm just going to tip it into there, and it goes. As I said, this is optional, so don't worry if you haven't got this. This is just for making things not smeary. And then the Castile soap. It's just going to be 1 teaspoon. And like I said, you could use washing up liquid as an alternative. And then our last main ingredient, this is just bicarb. And we're going to put in about 1 teaspoon of bicarb. And now you'll see it starts to foam up. So we're just going to give it a little stir and let the foam die down before we put our material in. So all we're going to do now is take our pieces of material and pop them in to our solution. And at this stage you could also add some essential oils. So for example, you might want to add in some lemon, as we've got a lemon smell in there already, or you might want to go for something a bit different. I think I'm going to put in a little bit of eucalyptus here for an extra cleaning smell and a bit more of an antibacterial properties. So in go the rest of my wet wipes, and you can see I'm just popping them in so that the liquid is covering them. There you go, I've got 1 more. You can basically keep filling your tub until all of the liquid has been absorbed by the material. You can see there I've got a little bit left, so I could probably add in 1 or 2 more wet wipes. And then it's as simple as that, you're ready to go. So you can take out your wet wipes and use them straight away, or you can just store them, pop the lid on, again write a label on your lid to say what they are, and just use them as and when you need them. So these are a really good replacement for single-use wet wipes and cleaning wipes. All you have to do when you've used them is pop them into the washing machine, give them a wash, dry them, and then make another batch and use them again and again. So thanks for watching, Green Squirrels. I hope you've enjoyed learning how to make your own reusable wet wipes. Do get in touch and let us know how you get on. We'd love to see your progress.